Right guys, so we have came to the Goyt Valley today, and yeah, I've always wanted to explore around this place, so today's the day where we're going to be exploring around parts of the Goyt Valley here in Derbyshire. Now I'm going to go up this path up here, and then we'll see what it's like from there. It doesn't look like many people come this way, however there is like a little type of a path. So let's explore. Okay, so this obviously looks like a dead end for me. So let's keep going and see where else this area does take me. So that place didn't go anywhere at all. People must just go up there to have a number one. Or, you know, yeah, I would say that's the reason why people go up there. Didn't smell anything, but I don't understand why a path goes and then the path just stops like that. But anyway, we are now exploring this little path. I believe it leads to some kind of farm up here. But yeah, guys, it's good to be out and about. Now, if you've been following my channel or social media, then you will have known that I have passed my driving test, which is absolutely amazing. And this is why I am here today, because I drove here. So let's get further on to the video and let's explore the Goyt Valley. So what's the whole purpose of me making this video today? It's simple. First of all, this video is serving as an ongoing, continuous congratulations to myself for passing my driving test. So this video is also serving as a celebration and ongoing, you know, development now in the world of independence with regards to passing my driving test. Basically, the road is mine going forwards, and I need to learn from it. Just like the path going forward is mine to walk, and again, I now make the decisions if I turn left, if I turn right, if I go straight ahead, or if I turn back and go back the way I originally came. So the second reason why I'm making this video today is because I've not been out. Let me pick you up and start walking, okay? Let's pick you up and start walking. Okay, so I've not been making videos on my YouTube channel for quite a long time now, and the reason being is because one, I was learning to drive, and two, I've been under a lot of pressure from my professional life working in the private security industry. So that's why I've not had the time to make the videos it is that I wanted to make for my YouTube channel. But one of the ticks is now complete. I have now officially passed my driving test. So that means that ticked off, that's completed. I don't have to worry about that again. Now, it would have been a different story if I had failed my driving test, because if I would have failed my driving test, then I would have been looking at possibly another 6 months to get another driving test booked in, because getting a driving test today is absolutely ridiculous, if not near impossible, unless you pay extortionate rates to get a driving test. But anyway, guys, look at this. Look at this view. Look at that view. Why I'm starting to see. Now that is what I have been missing. And if I was unable to drive, it'd be very unlikely really of me getting out here to see this, because I would have had to put in a lot more effort in order to get to these parts of the country. So, moving on to the second part of my life, the private security industry. Still working on it. The private security industry is constantly learning and developing, sometimes at a slow pace, sometimes other people do it at a very faster pace. Now, I'm still yet to find my 100% spot within the private security industry that makes me 100% truly happy, but I'm going to continue working towards that goal. So guys, yeah, so 2 reasons again why I'm out here making these videos today. One is because it's an ongoing, continuous congratulations to myself for passing my driving test, and 2, to try and get me back in the habit of coming out here and making these type of videos, which you guys in the past will have known as being Fox Recon videos. Now just look at this view again, guys. I have been missing this type of view. Not too sure if you guys have been missing these types of video, but I know I've been missing making them. See, this is what I've been missing. Okay, I might just try one. I think I'll try this one. Let's try this one. Not yet ready. They're not truly ripe. Look at these. Let's try this one. See this? Let's try again. Yeah, that one was nice. And I think I will have, okay, I will have this one then. Okay. That's nice. Very tangy. Guys, I'm looking around here. Let me switch this on. I'm looking around here, and this is exactly what I needed. This is exactly the kind of lifestyle that I have not been living for a while. Listen, no stress, no people, just me and wilderness. Just look at this, guys. Look at this scenery. How beautiful is this? That is absolutely magnificent. That is Mother Nature at its finest. this area is a photographer's dream. You ever wanted to make eerie photographs or eerie videos of a forest? This is the forest to be. See this? How epic is this? Let me just show you this. Look at this. Now guys, did you guys know that the Roman army was very scared of forests? I'm not quite sure what the Roman army believe, but what I do know is I think that the Roman army believed forests to be haunted, and they wouldn't go in there because they didn't want to do battle in there. That's my understanding. But I believe, like the Germanic tribes, I believe they loved fighting in the forests. And look at this landscape around me. It's absolutely breathtaking. I'd love to see low-level fog just flooding through this area. That'd be absolutely epic. I'm having so many ideas now with regards to this part of the country. And yeah, let's keep exploring. So it looks like this is a mountain bike route or something, because it looks like all tyres from bicycles come screeching down here. Have a look at this. You see what I mean? So they're coming screeching down here, using this jump, landing on the other side and going down the forest. So yeah, this area must have a mountain bike. Mate, you know what? That'll actually be pretty epic. It looks like a pretty technical terrain. That is, if you're not a professional mountain biker. If you're new to mountain biking, then this would be probably technical terrain. For example, coming down from up here, hitting this ramp, which I will show you now. Here we go. Hitting this ramp, taking off into there, dropping down all the way through, do the jump down there into the forest. So that's what I mean about this looks like a technical route for bikes. So what I'm going to do is going to follow these bike tracks for a bit. But look at that. You don't see scenes like that within the city. No, you don't. Yet again, another mountain bike jump. So they'd come down here, hit this first jump, up, down, land. Maybe they wouldn't even land there. Maybe they just hit this first jump all the way, and then they would land here with the back tyre, and then they're off down this route. I'd actually love to see a bunch of mountain bikers come right this moment so I could video them in action. So here we go again, guys. Mountain bikers come down, straight down here, around the side, they lean in, then they straighten up, and it's back down the path again. I can smell the forest. That's good. Yeah, it's the pine needles. It's the pine needles. Yeah. I wonder when are these trees going to get all their pine again? Now these trees out here, they pine? Not sure. But I'm enjoying exploring this forest. This is an epic place to be. And pine needles. These pine needles are very sharp. I don't think I should continue that way, even though it is looking kind of inviting. I think I should go back out here and analyse my options. I think it can go this way. Let's have a look. No, I think if I go any further, I'm going to be going through the thick of the wilderness, and I'm not really prepared for going through the thick of the wilderness. I've only got all camera equipment with me. So yeah, I think we'll stop this explorer here and we'll head back down through the forest and go the alternative way, see where that takes us to. So I've just walked down this path here and it's brought me to this area here and this area here. So I walked down this path, I'm going to be coming out of here, I'm going to be walking straight up here. Now I'm pretty sure that this way will take me back to where I've parked my car. So let's continue in this direction. I'm starting to sweat and it's attracting the flies and the meaties. But anyway, let's crack on, folk. Let's crack on. So I'm now saying goodbye to this spot. I had the drone up in the sky, got some cinematic shots, but I have to say, I was being attacked by the mosquitoes. That was why at times the drone was flying over my head, because I wanted to give them mosquitoes a headache, and that's exactly what I done. It kept them at bay for a while. So I've cheated because I know what's at the end of this path, because I sent the drone right ahead and the drone has showed me what it is. So basically, when we get to the end of this path, it's going to open up into moorland, and yeah, I just want to go there and see it with my own eyes now, because it's good seeing things, you know, from the DJI controller. The problem is you can't see all the detail. And can you see the mosquitoes? Can you see them? See them flying about? They're freaking a nightmare. That's why I am dressed in my jacket. I mean, what's this guy? It's just bugs left, right and centre. So it's just a cosmetically scratched my GoPro Hero 11. I put it down on its stand, and with the GoPro being top heavy, boom, and it's taking a crack in the corner. But you know, that's what happens when you buy expensive cameras and you come out to do this kind of vlogging. So yeah, I was going to battle on through here, bring my newfound friends with me, and yeah, I'll let you know what it's like at the side. See you then. And we've done it. We've got to this moorland. And guys, don't tell me you cannot see all them insects flying around. I can see them flying around the GoPro. They're flying around me. But yeah, here we go, look. We're on this moorland now. And there's a little path that goes up there. So I'll have a mooch up there. But this is it. This is exploring England. This is why I wanted to get my driving test complete. And after I started to learning to drive in November, and then we're in July now, and bingo, there we go. We have got the car key. We have got the car, so that means we can plan many more adventures like this. Now, something's just caught my eye in the distance over there. It looks like a rock formation. So I think I'll probably check that out later on the drone. But this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. This is what I've wanted. Since November, I've wanted to get out and about. But I made a decision, and that decision was I would not be getting out and about until I passed my driving test. And I've done it, guys. I've done it, and I'm here with you doing what I love to do. Doesn't get any better than that. I think sooner or later I'm going to find a way, I'm going to find a spot to sit down, have a drink, and I may have my strawberry Swiss roll. So I can see this wading on forever and sapping me of all my energy. So I think it's best to go back, head through the forest, and then start making my way towards the car, or maybe explore the side of the reservoir as I walk. Because the thing is, it's like I said to you, I've not came out with the correct equipment in case things go wrong. You know, let's say the weather turns bad, let's say darkfall happens quicker than expected, I have no lights, only have my mobile phone. But either way, this is absolutely breathtaking, and someone has left a stick. Look at this. Someone has left a stick here. We're back at the crossroads. Remember, I came across this path and then I went up there. So I could go back this path and then go down that BMX track, or if I'm correct, I can just simply walk down this path and that will take me to where I originally got on that mountain bike BMX course, wherever you want to call it. So we're going to go this way. Go on, mate. This is cool. This is cool. I'm a simple guy, guys. Just look at this. You see this brick wall? Just seeing that and not seeing people screaming in your face in the cities. Give me the brick wall any day. Give me that view any day. So, yeah, mate, you could do a lot of, you know, stuff out here. I mean, really cool stuff you could do out here. The only issue is the meaties. You know, the meaties just want to eat you left, right and centre. But guys, look at this area here. It's unspoiled. It is literally unspoiled. Again, I'm gonna have plans in the future. So watch this space. Definitely gonna have plans for my new parts of the country now that I have transport to get there. But yeah, look at this. Simply breathtaking. You guys won't be able to see it quite clearly, but you see right here, the way the branches look with them trees, to a photographer, they could take an amazing photo with that. And the only camera I've really got on me, well, I actually got the Sony ZV-1, but I just can't be bothered messing around with different cameras. But I'm telling you now, that really is a postcard shot. And I was correct. Here we can see the mountain biking path as it leads directly down here into the woods. I don't know if we should walk down that way, or I don't know if we should just walk back towards the car. Or maybe, yeah, no, let's walk back this way towards the car, because I can turn right and explore up that neck of the woods. Because I remember now, I actually took a detour to come up here. Still being attacked by the midges. It's the only negative thing about doing this is the darn midges. We hear that bzzz in your towards your ear, and then you feel them landing on some part of your skin. But look at this scenery now, guys, coming up this path. Let me show you this. Look at this scenery. You see here? It's just epic. I want to know what the name of that mountain is. That's what I want to know. I'm going to have to... Actually, I think I know what that mountain is. Is that mountain Combs Moor? I'm pretty sure that's called Combs Moor. Remember when I made that video? What was it called? It was in Bronze Age... Iron Fort, Castle Naze. So yeah, I made a video called Castle Naze at Combs Moor, and I am positive that that hill or mountain is Combs Moor, with Castle Hayes being way at the other side. Yeah, I'm going to have a look at that on the maps when I get back home. But I'm pretty sure that is Combs Moor, because I'm pretty sure that you can come off here, walk down the road, and then get back here onto this road, and then they'll bring you down here to the Goyt Valley somewhere. I think I remember seeing that on the audience survey map. But yeah, man, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool when you're able to identify the mountains or the hills when you're actually out here on the front line, as opposed to being, you know, at home in the safety of your home. But yeah, absolutely breathtaking. I'm really enjoying this. Let's see where this way takes us. So one stage of life, this would have been running with water. But as you can see today, it is completely, totally dry. And I'm pretty sure you heard on my microphone then that, look, you see him just harassing me, that midgie. You may have picked up on my microphone that whatever noise it is what they make. Now this is a picturesque photo if ever I've seen one. Let's look at this, guys. Let's see if we can frame it here with the GoPro. Can you see it? Can you see it right here? I'm going to try and take a photo of that because that is such a picturesque setting. Let's see if the Samsung Galaxy S24 can take a photo for me so I can show you guys what I was seeing in my head, what I could visually see in my head. Let's have a go. And there we go, guys. I think we got it. Took a number of photos. And yeah, if you can see that, I'll put it up on the screen. How cool is that? Still being annoyed by the flies. They're still annoying me. Wow, there's loads of them, you see them? Wow, look at the amount of flies there are. Look, they're over the GoPro, you should see one in a minute. Get away. Go on, get out of it. Where is this track going to take us? Is there going to be anything magical at the end of it? Because at the minute, there's only annoying flies. And I mean real annoying flies. Right, so I've just found this place. And this place would be absolutely amazing for a wild camp. I am serious. I'm just looking at it now. And this area here would be absolutely awesome to set up your camp. You've got your hammock trees here. This tree. With this tree, generous hammock trees. Number one, number two. This place would be absolutely ideal, but it is close to your trail, to your track. But nonetheless, this place ticks all the boxes for somewhere to put up a hammock, or even a bivvy bag or something. But yeah, pretty cool this, I like it. Let's continue exploring. I don't know what it is lately, but I'm starting to get a thing for the way trees look. You know, like the ancient trees. Yeah, hoods up to keep the flies off me. But yeah, you know, trees where they have the ancient looking. Look at these guys. Right, look at this. Okay. Interesting. Now look at this guy over here. You know, just the way they grow. I mean, obviously these trees were here before I was alive and they're going to be here after I'm gone. But look at this. Let's have a look at this. What's this? A bobbleful? What? Okay, I'm not gonna translate that. I can see Bobby. Yeah, Bobby something. Yeah, Bobby, is it married? Bobby married? Mr. what? Oh, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know what it is, guys. Just recently I'm finding myself being pretty fascinated with the way trees develop themselves, the way they grow. But yeah, you know, it's like, like when you're driving and you're going through these like tree arches where the sun is just breaking through and it's just so cinematic. But yeah, let's keep going and see what's ahead. Right guys, check this out, yeah? Look at this, look at this. You see this stretch within the forestry, within the forest? You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of that border what Canada and America has together. You know, they just create one big solid line through the forests to say, this is America, this is Canada. This is what this looks like. But this is Derbyshire, England, United Kingdom, not Canada nor America. Mind you, if I was stood in the middle and it was Canada and America, I'd have one foot on either side of the countries, wouldn't I? What a thought. But again, this is England, Derbyshire, United Kingdom. Either way, it looks pretty cool. And just look at that. So cool. This road just keeps going on and on and on. I can feel rain starting to come down a bit. And I was up here the day before yesterday, and wow, I heard the thunder. The thunder was just absolutely roaring. I didn't see no lightning, but I heard the thunder, and then it started to rain. Thank God I was in my car, because I had no, hiking. I think I had a regatta jacket, that was about it. But yeah, I'll put the video up, but that's what it was like when I was driving home. But yeah, I can feel the rain starting to come down a bit. Again, it just keeps going on and on and on this road. That was cool. Just watching the little birds here. He caught a worm, or she caught a worm. It was pretty cool to see. Looked like a greenfinch, something of that size. Flew off into there somewhere. I can hear motorbikes. Actually, I think it might be a quad. It's coming from over that side. You can hear running water. Interesting. I think we're going to be seeing something soon, guys. I think we're going to be seeing something soon. Okay, so there's a stile located just here. There's a stile. brilliant scenery over the A5004. I'll show you that in a second. Actually, I know where we are. Guys, I know exactly where we are. I know exactly where we are. That's been a good walk. That's been a good walk. Right, so, well, we've got to stay here, go through that, walk down, and it can take you over to Irwood Sailing Club, which is over there. In the distance, don't know if you can see it, but over here the cars, that's the A5004, also known as Long Hill. But basically, guys, if we walk down here, so we'd basically loop down here, go down the other side of the reservoir, and then we'd walk back and it'd be at my car. Or alternatively, I just walk back down this path and then I will be at my car. But I think it's a little bit too early. I think it's a little bit too early just to go back to the car right now. So I think I'll just have a little mooch around this area. Or I could go back to my car and drive to the other part of the reservoir. Either way, the choice is mine, isn't it? The choice is mine. But yeah, that's an epic scene. I love that. That's a quality setting. Fernley Reservoir. Down this way. So there's a place around here called Irwood Hall, I believe it is. Yeah, so I believe it's called Irwood Hall. And I've always wanted to go and see the ruins of it. Because when they built reservoirs, they basically destroyed Irwood Hall. And again, I always wanted to go and see the ruins, but I just never got there. I pulled up, I think it's like a week ago, and again, I just went for a little walk. Then I remembered something that I had to do, so I had to abort it. These flies, man. So yeah, I never got around to visiting it. But you know, one day I'll probably make my way over there and have a ganders. So I want to go and see this reservoir down here, and I want to see how much water is in it, because we've had a very dry spell, you know, lately, hence look my tan. So we've had a lot of sun recently, so I want to see how this reservoir is holding up. I think it's going to be quite empty, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm just navigating now down these type of tracks. And I'm expecting mountain bikers to be hitting their bells soon to warn me that they're coming past. I know there's like a road down here which I could drive my car down. And go over and see Irwood Hall, the ruins of it. That is, if the road was open. Okay, so where are we? Look at this. Okay, that looks pretty cool down there. Let's check this out. What's this say? Okay, the street, no overnight camping, Forestry, England. You've heard it. Forestry, England says no overnight camping. Okay guys, so have a look here. So I am here, my car is parked down here, and Irwood Ruins is somewhere up around here, I think. So as you can see, I could go get my car and drive up to Irwood car park, and go see Goyt Hall. There it is. Okay, didn't see that. So there it is, Goyt Hall. So yeah, I could just walk back, get my car, come up, park here, and then walk up to Goyt Hall. Yet another scenic view, that, guys. Look at that. But guys, wait till you see this. Have a look at how low this reservoir is. Wow, this reservoir is low. Look at this. Just look how low that reservoir is. That, my friends, is one seriously low reservoir. So that is one very low reservoir. Set the drone out there, got some epic shots, some photos, brought the drone back in, landed, and then I started speaking to this very nice woman. She's lived in this area for her entire life, and then she started, you know, pointing out some features to me, telling me about some areas what I should go and explore within England, Derbyshire, etc. But yeah, guys, look at this. This here is one shockingly low reservoir. You see this? Look at that. Goyt Reservoir. And just over here is Goyt Sailing Club. But yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to the car, and I'll probably rest in the car for a bit, listen to some music, and then I'll decide what I want to do. This looks so tempting. But the thing is, I'm starting to feel myself getting some blisters on my feet, so I don't want to ruin my feet. Maybe we come back to the Goyt Valley another day and go see Goyt Hall and then do another journey. But either way, we're heading back to the car now. We're heading this way, and this is going to take us back to Fernley Reservoir. So we're going to take over here on the left, go down there, and then we will be back at my car. Now I think it might start to rain soon. These clouds, they're looking like they're holding a lot of water within them. So let's hope, for my sake, that I get back to the car in time. Doesn't really matter because, well, I'm wearing no protectant to a certain degree, but it's always nice when you don't get wet. Fernley Reservoir looks like it's more filled with water than Goyt Reservoir, but it is starting to rain, so I think it should pick up the pace. wind is starting to pick up now too. I can feel the drops coming down. Here we go. Fernley Reservoir. Looks like it's still got a good bit of water within it. But yeah, need to speed up and get back to this car because it is starting to rain. And I've got a feeling this rain is going to come down hard. You see, things make sense now. This was the path that I walked up before. I've just noticed there's actually benches dotted about on the banks over here. I think this journey of mine is coming to an end. Yeah, it is. I can basically see where my car is going to be parked up at. So it should be there within the next 45 minutes. But guys, this is what I've needed. This journey. Being out here in the countryside, away from conflict, away from people. This is the recharging of my batteries. This is my stress relief. And guys, this is the funny thing as well about driving. Even though being a learner is such a stressful experience with regards to learning to drive, but I can actually say to you guys, actually driving itself, it's a stress reliever to me. So every time that I was actually driving under supervision, but I felt like I was driving without people needing to prompt me, then I can tell you guys that was a very stress relieving experience. But the good news is I choose now if I turn left, I choose if I turn right. In a nutshell, I choose now where I go in life. Guys, look at this. The rain is starting to come, the wind is picking up, but look at this. That is a nice scene to see. In fact, I think I'm going to grab a photograph of that before I get back to the car. So there you go, guys. We've just had a little adventure, little test in the water, trying to get me back out into the great outdoors, exploring England. And again, it's all been possible because of the fact I now drive, and I've got my trusty Volkswagen Polo, which we're driving. But yeah, guys, it feels so good. It feels so good. What's the next adventure going to be? Don't know. We're going to have to see what the future holds. But guys, yeah, thanks for tuning back into my channel. I know I've not been posting in a while, but, you know, we have a professional side of our lives, so we can't always do the personal stuff what we want to do. But hopefully, guys, the future for me, hopefully we're going to see a lot more of my personal side, my personal interests in life coming forward and being uploaded onto YouTube. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you all soon.